Okay, let's try something new today. I'm not gonna use this mic every day because it requires way more setting up to make it useful, but I was just sitting here and I kinda feel like sitting today again, so I'ma just be here and talking this beauty. What I want to talk about today is zodiac signs. I'm no expert in astrology, but I have some thoughts about it which kinda drive me mad in some way. And not about astrology, but about people's perception about zodiac signs. And why do I always have some hair pointing out? It's annoying. You see, I have no problems with astrology whatsoever. In some way, I find it very interesting. It wasn't my point of interest, like at all, never. I looked it up a bit because I was curious, but I was never like, I'm an astrology person. So how does astrology work? Depending on the position of planets in our solar system, when we are born, we get certain characteristics of a person. It may be sensitive, playful, not caring, egocentric, etc. They're both good and bad. Why so? Well, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who is kinda more into it, and she said that it's because we come from the universe and these planets are the universe and they have quite some power because they're huge, so it basically affects who we are. So we come from the universe and the universe was in a certain way when we came out of it, and that's why we are this person who we are now, kind of. See, again, I have no particular problem with that. The problem I have is how people are perceiving it. It's basically a more commercialized astrology that drives me insane. Why? Because people think that when they know your zodiac sign, that they know everything about you. And you know who I'm talking about. It's just like how could what the heck? First of all, who you are is not only based on the position of the planets, it's so much more than that. It's definitely genetics, and it's the environment you grew up in, like all the experience you gained that shaped you, how the family treated you and behaving patterns that you have adopted. And so when someone says, oh, you're Pisces, you're sensitive and you care way too much what people think. No, no, it doesn't work like that. There are some signs that may be more sensitive, which I like. They feel the world in a broader way. They're not so closed-minded in some way. But that does not mean every person who is of that zodiac sign is closed-minded. So let me break it out to you, because I don't really care anymore. I am Pisces. I'm one of the sensitive signs. But the major problem I have with that is that I'm not sensitive anymore. But how come is that? Because I'm Pisces. Of course you are. No, I mean, sure, I had this problem, which most people have actually, but I healed it. I no longer care when people are dumb and say dumb things to me. Well, at least definitely not the same way as I did. I'm almost there, like it's just a couple more percent and I'll be completely free. But because I healed myself, well, then everything I was told about being Pisces wasn't true. And I'm making this video especially for you guys who think you are trapped into the position of the planet you were born from. Do you even know how stupid that sounds? You're so much more than that, and you have the power to change yourself. The major problem I had with astrology is that when I believed in astrology in some way, I don't know why I believed so much, maybe so I saw how stupid it was and so I'm making this video to save all of you out there. I thought that I was never gonna break out of my sensitivity, and it was so painful and stressful because I was like, I didn't choose this sign, why do I have to be Pisces? I wanna be, I don't know, something that doesn't give a about anything. But then I've realized that it doesn't matter at all. It matters how you treat yourself, and it matters how you grow, and it matters how you treat others as well. And that's how a person should be valued, not by their zodiac signs. It's so funny because these things are self-explanatory, but so many people out there are still like, oh, you're Capricorn, you're blah 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 blah. Shut the up. No one cares about your opinion. You astrology guys are just a bunch of annoying. I've heard some guy talking about the position of planets now versus like 1,000 years ago, a couple thousand years ago, when the basics of astrology were established. And he basically said that the positions have changed, and so that the zodiac rounds have basically moved for, I don't know, like 20 days or something like that. But that basically means I'm not Pisces, I'm something else. I forgot what it was. I'm just trying to say that if astrology is actually true and that the position of planets and stars and galaxy, and I don't know why matters, well, it has changed. That's like the Earth moves like a couple of hundred of thousands kilometers per hour, if not even faster, I don't know. But we still have the same astrology calendar, which doesn't make sense to me. Nonetheless, this is just a small rant on the zodiac people out there. I still love you. This video was especially meant for people who think they're trapped into their signs, because you are not. You are your own person. You choose who you're gonna be and you choose how you're gonna behave. Yeah, before I finish, I just want to add some positive things about it, because astrology is still interesting. I haven't fully gave up on it. And I mean, as I said, it's not really about astrology. It's about people's perception of astrology. Also, I need to tell you this. There's a website where you basically put your exact dates and time of your birth, and it tells you kind of everything about you. And in there, well, there were some things that I actually found very relatable, which was almost scary in some way. But on the other hand, there were some that were just like completely missed. And one of them was, it basically said that I'm a gay, you know, and that's a very specific thing. But well, I'm not. It's like, it's nothing wrong with gays, but I'm not one of them. And so when a website like that claims something so strong, and it says it's definitely true, because for something it says maybe he is, but here it was just you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a bit bigger perspective, and as always, I love you. Yeah, and you should love yourself. So take care of you, take care of your body, soul, and mind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.